All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we give our praises to Yahawah, BaHashem, YAHAWASHI, BaHashem, Rakak, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the whole elect of Israel. And the title of this lesson is basically going to be after Isaiah 59 and 19, when the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall set up a standard against him. And a lot of brothers through the Spirit going from apostles on down, going into Jacob's trouble, and how it's very, very, very near, and how the Most High is closing the doors, all right, because this great water, all right, the great waters is about to arise, all right. Just as the days of old, the earth was consumed by water, all right, this time the earth shall be consumed with burning fuels of fire, okay, by these nuclear missiles. All right, great destruction. You can see the waters as troubles. Okay, think of, how powerful moving water is. Then this is going into when the enemy shall come in like a flood. All right, how fast. That's why you have flash floods. Okay, and how powerful these moving waters are. All right, and these moving waters. All right, a flood consumes everything in its path. All right, and if whatever this flood hits, all right, doesn't have a proper foundation, that it will be overcome by this great moving force of water. Okay, and going into how the scriptures are parabolic. All right, it's in a language that only the elect will understand. All right, because only the elect these words are pertaining unto. All right, the word always goes out, and the word doesn't go out void. All right, and whether you hear forbear, all these things must come to pass. All right, but these words are specifically for the elect, because they're the only ones that have ears to hear these words. All right, the words of YAHAWASHI. All right, and them building their foundation upon YAHAWASHI to be able to stand these great waters that are to come. All right, which is the Most High's sword, which is Esau. All right, the wicked, which is the Most High's sword, which is Esau, Edom. You so-called white men, women, and children, okay, are gonna come with wrath of YAHAWASHI. Okay, because 2/3 of our people are getting ready to be greatly judged. All right, and the rest of the world, or other heathen nations also. All right, great judgment. Okay, we're in that time. All right, the end of the world, the end of this world. Okay, so I'm gonna start here in Psalms chapter 124, and start at the top. All right, verse 1. If it had not been the Lord Yahawah who was on our side, now may Israel say. If it had not been the Lord Yahawah BaHashem who was on our side when men rose up against us, all right, because our enemies, all right, and our number one enemy is Esau, Edom, are you so-called white men, women, and children. All right, they are rising up against you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay, they're getting ready to come up against you. All right, because the devil shall come down upon you having great wrath, knowing that he have but a short time. All right, this devil is about to rise up against you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, with the fury of YAHAWASHI. Okay, so this is verse 3. Then they had swallowed us up quick, exactly like a flash flood, when their wrath was kindled against us. All right, because you have race wars, class wars. Okay, but ultimately, to sum it all up, all these other nations are getting ready to come up against you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, even your own selves are going to come upon your own selves. Okay, because it's survival. Okay. Everybody's going to be for themselves in that day. There shall be sedition among men. All right, Egyptian against Egyptian. Okay, because there's a lack of bread. All right, and the love of many shall wax cold, because all the tribulations are getting ready to come. All right, but the waters, these troubles. All right, these tribulations are getting ready to arise. All right, these plagues that the Most High is getting ready to send forth throughout the four corners of the earth. Okay, well, this is verse 4. Then the waters had overwhelmed us. The stream had gone over our soul. All right, overwhelmed us. All right, because how our Esau is about to get ready to come with great power. All right, because he's still in power. All right, Job 9:24. All right, and it's gonna be rough out here. All right, great tribulations. Okay, again, how from the apostles on down, brothers is going into Jacob's trouble, because we have to remember that that we must do much tribulation enter into the kingdom of the Most High. All these things must come to pass, and we have to go through, much trouble. Okay, and that's Jacob's trouble. Okay, and it's going to be overwhelming at sometimes. Okay, this is the ultimate test of faith. Okay, the hour of temptation, the RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast. All right, all these things are getting ready to come to pass. All right, it's going to be very, very quick. All right, very quick. Okay, and it's going to be all at once. It's going to be a rush. Okay, but continuing, this is 5. Then the proud waters had gone over our soul. Okay, and that proud waters is Esau, Edom. Okay, and again, and going into how we're going into the second time of Noah. Okay, but now it's a spiritual ark. Okay, and the waters again are not going to be literal waters from heaven. Okay, it's going to be this time, the trial of old was by waters and flood. Okay, but this time it's going to be by this lake of fire. Okay, which is going to be from ultimately these nuclear missiles. All right, but the proud waters going into Esau, Edom. How he's going to come down really hard on you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and the Americans. All right, with martial law. All right, his kingdom is falling. All right, we're in the midst of World War III. All those nations coming up against him also. All right, Esau is getting cornered. He's a cornered dog. All right, and he's going into survival mode. All right, he's gonna resort back to his blessing, which is his sword. Okay, yeah, he can. He has a sword of his tongue. All right, he's very deceptive. Okay, he has that pen with legislation, and he's very cunning and wise. All right, but all that's gonna go out the window. All right, he's just gonna come down with his sword. Okay, because he's tired of being politically correct. All right, he's tired of hiding his hatred. He hates you, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, he despises you. All right, because he is your natural born enemy. Okay, just like a lion and a gazelle are. They'll never be friends. Okay, maybe there's some examples. All right, but you get the point where I'm going. Okay, but this is 6. Blessed be the Lord Yahawah, who hath not given us as a prey to their teeth. All right, the teeth is their strength. Okay, when the animal captures his prey, what does he do? He chows down on them. All right, with his teeth. Okay, but here the scriptures say, "Blessed be the Lord Yahawah, who hath not given us prey onto their teeth." All right, not giving us over to this devil. Okay, we're in the land of our captivity. All right, but we're getting ready to be delivered out of here. All right, he's not gonna by no means try to let just like with Moses. The Pharaoh didn't want to let Moses' people go, which is you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay, but again, going into that foundation. All right, you're only going to be able to abide. All right, when these floods arise, these great waters, these great troubles. All right, unless only if your foundation is upon YAHAWASHI. Okay, that rock, which is Mashiach, Yahawashi. All right, according to 1 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 4. Okay, but continues verse 7. Our soul is escaped as a bird out of the snare of the fowlers. All right, getting out of a trap. Okay, because my people are like sheep led onto the slaughter. All right, but the Most High is going to make a way. All right, again, going to that standard. That's why I'm gonna close out in Isaiah 59. But continue reading. The snare is broken and we are escaped. Exactly. The Most High he made a way for us to get up out of here. Okay, whether brothers get spiritual powers or an angel literally comes down and guides you. All right, the Most High is going to make a way. All right, and you have to believe that, because this thing is about faith. All right, if you don't have faith and you don't have fear of Yahawah, you will be overtaken and overcome. Okay, and these waters will flood you out. Okay, this is going into your enter down to thy chambers. Okay, until the indignation be overpassed. All right, because the Most High is coming with great wrath. All right, and he uses man as his instrument. Okay, to show forth his wrath. All right, and he will literally show his wrath. Also with Yahawashi. All right, the word. Okay, a lot of judgment is getting ready to be taking place. Okay, this is verse 8. Our help is in the name of the Lord Yahawah, who made heaven and earth. That's why you're not supposed to fear man. All right, because man's steps are numbered. They can only be no one can resist the will of the Most High, and they can only do what is ordained by the Heavenly Father. They're not out here doing their own thing. Okay, that's why the elect have favor with Yahawah. All right, the elect are taken care of because the Most High is taking care of them. All right, point blank, period. Okay, and in the name of the Lord Yahweh, that's why you have to know his name. All right, there's no name under heaven which man shall be saved. Okay, Yahawah Bahashim Shai. All right, I was driving today earlier in the highway, and behind in a semi truck, it had Yahawah, the name of the Heavenly Father, in the Paleo Hebrew. All right, on the back of his truck. Okay, people know. All right, this is that time. All right, when the Most High is getting ready to visit the earth which he had made. Okay, and it says right here, he made the heaven and the earth. So what? He's getting ready. 2nd Ezra 9th chapter. All right, getting ready to visit this place. Okay, and make judgment. All right, because we're all gonna have to be sit, before Yahweh Shai, for judgment, whether it be good or bad. All right, but the elect are gonna be preserved from these set perils to come because of their faith and because of their works. Okay, and because the Most High have ordained them to be saved out of this great trouble. All right, Daniel the 12th chapter. All right, like a trouble like never seen before. All right, that archangels, a lot is going on. Okay, this is the grand finale. Okay, this is the big after a fireworks show. This is when all the fireworks get lit off. All right, there's no holding back. All right, because this is that last time. Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning that follow it. It's going to be a rough transition of power. It's not going to be a handover. It's not going to be all right. Shake hands and move on. No, this devil is going to come down having great wrath. Okay, and this is likened unto a flood. All right, so this is Luke chapter 6, and I will start at verse 47. Whosoever cometh to me and heareth my sayings and doeth them, I will shew you whom he is. I will shew you to whom he is like. It's 48. He is like a man which built an house and diggeth deep and laid the foundation on a rock. All right, and this is all spiritual. Okay, again, because that rock is who? All right, 1 Corinthians 10 and 4. Okay, YAHAWASHI, YAHWAH is that rock. All right. Continuing. And when the flood arose, all right, these devils are rising up against us, all right, getting ready to make a move, all right, blame us, just like in the ancient Roman Empire with Nero. Okay, they blamed the fire on the Israelites, all right, the Christians. All right, it's gonna happen again, all right, because this kingdom is falling, all right, and they need a scapegoat. No, all the other nations are tired of dealing with America. All right, so what does America have to do? All right, so-called America, Babylon the Great, have to do. All right, they have to sway the people of this nation to fight back, because it's not looking too good for this place. So America needs a scapegoat. All right, it's gonna blame other nations. All right, and it's gonna be having false flags. All right, but who's gonna be the new face of terror? All right, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right, because you are the, more than Russia, more than Iran. You are a greater threat to this man's kingdom than the other nations. Why? Because you are the children of the Most High. Okay, and if you come into power, everybody's out of rulership. Okay, and this devil knows that. Okay, he's not stupid. Esau is not stupid. Okay, so continuing, it's in verse 48. The stream beat vehemently upon that house. All right, great troubles. All right, think of a hurricane, think of a tornado. All right, great power. All right, shaking up the house. Okay, and could not shake it, for it was founded upon a rock. All right, it was founded upon Yahweh Shai, just like in the days of Noah, that ark. All right, that great water came, the great rain. All right, but what? That house was saved. Why? Because it was built upon Yahweh Shai. This is verse 49. But he that heareth and doeth not, all right, going into 2/3 of our own people, is like a man without a foundation, built an house upon the earth. Okay, again, this is spiritual. Against which the stream did beat vehemently, and immediately it fell, and the ruin of that house is great. Okay, and that's the house of you 2/3. Okay, you are getting ready to die, horrible deaths. Okay, all of you must learn righteousness after what? Death by pain. Death after pain. 2/3 of our people are getting ready to be greatly judged. All right, and Esau is going to be the majority of who's going to perpetuate or push that punishment. All right, according to the fury of Yahweh Shai. All right, the judgment shall first begin at the house of the Most High. All right, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, and you're getting ready to see the Most High's fury and how you've abused his ways. All right, and you hated knowledge. You hated YAHAWASHI Shai. You chose not the fear of YAHAWASHI Shai. So you shall learn it. All right, and after what? Death after pain. All right, the house, the ruin of the house is great. All right, that's why, that's that narrow and straight. The only way you're gonna make it out of here is through YAHAWASHI Shai. All right, there's no escaping. All right, if you escape, what the scriptures say, you escape a bear or a lion. You run into the house and you get bit by a snake. All right, there's no escaping. All right, you dodge a sword, you dodge a famine. All right, but you're not gonna dodge a nuclear missile. All right, and this is that time. All right, these are the signs and seasons. All right, all say that we are in the last days, the last seconds. All right, because in a moment everything can change. All right, again, a flash flood out of nowhere. All right, this devil is going to come down upon you, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Martial law, everything, forced RFID microchip implants, or which is the mark of the beast. All right, famines are going to be cutting off, food supplies, you name it, sending people off to wars. Okay, draft. I've been noticing on the highways, a lot of constructions going on. All right, because for these military vehicles to be driving through. All right, you look up on billboards, a lot of Marines and Navy, you name it. All right, because this is that time. All right, being politically correct and all that stuff. Okay, this devil, he's gonna go out swinging. All right, and if you're not found upon YAHAWASHI Shai, you are gonna be overcome. All right, so I'm gonna close out here with the title of this lesson. This is Isaiah chapter 59 and start at verse 19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord, YAHAWASHI Shai, from the west. All right, because why we're talking about Babylon the Great. All right, we're in the Western Hemisphere. Okay, the Western power. All right, which is so-called America. All right, the Most High is coming with great power and great glory. Again, YAHAWASHI is returning. All right, all these fires are being kindled. All right, for the grand entrance of YAHAWASHI Shai. Okay. Because these devils think they're about to fulfill their new world order, fill their belly, okay, and destroy you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans with that Georgia Guidestone, having everybody down, the Earth's population down to 500 million. All right, this is what this devil thinks he's going to do. All right, but what? The YAHAWASHI Shai is getting ready to set up that standard. All right, which I'm gonna read. All right, continuing. In his glory from the rising of the sun. Exactly. His glory. All right. Great power. All right. Because the kingdom of the Most High is not in word, but in power. The Most High is coming with great power. He's a man of war. Yah of host, of army. All right. The Most High is coming with his army. All right. Esau is known for his army. All right. But in his sword. All right. But it's nothing compared, to this, this invasion, this so-called alien invasion. Okay. What is the so-called white man's worst nightmare? All right, before you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and the Native Americans coming into power. All right, but that's what comes with it. After an alien invasion is when you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans come into power. All right, but this is talking about the return of YAHAWASHI Shai. All right, continuing. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, all right, the Spirit of the Lord Yahweh shall lift up a standard against him. A standard, okay, meaning. The Most High is not going to let the elect be overcome by this judgment because, this judgment is for the world. All right, this judgment is not for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and the Americans of the elect. All right, it says this judgment is not for you. This is the time of your deliverance. All right, because at the same time, everybody's getting ready to get their reward, whether it be good or for bad. All right, the reward of the wicked and the reward of the righteous. All right, the reward of the righteous is deliverance, and the reward of the wicked is destruction. Okay, all this is coming at the same time. All right, and again, this flood. All right, it's gonna come out of nowhere. All right, because then the snap of a finger, all hell can break loose. All right, and if you're not rooted, all right, you will be overtaken. All right, but that standard. All right, YAHAWASHI Shai is gonna make a way. Again, will the angel come down and guide you? Will they give you spiritual powers? Okay, whatever it may be. All right, the Most High is going to make a way for you. And that's why you have to have faith. You have to believe it. All right, the Most High is dramatic. All right, it might look bad because it's going to look bad, okay? It's going to look very bad. All right, but the elect are going to be saved by what? Their faith and their works. Okay? They believe YAHAWASHI Shai is going to redeem them. Okay? And he will. He will speedily redeem his elect. Shall not the Most High avenge his own elect? All right, you have to remember that. All right, as much as great destruction is getting ready to come, it's gonna look bad, dead, everything you can imagine. All right, the worst, you think of end of world movies, ain't nothing gonna be compared to this magnitude, because it's gonna be global. Everywhere you go, it's just gonna be destruction, death, plagues. All right, and it's gonna come in like a flood. All right, it's a package deal. Okay, nuclear missiles, Esau coming, you name everything. All right, but again, the Most High is going to set up a standard for his elect. All right, and I'm going to close on this last precept. This is verse 20. And the Redeemer, exactly. The Redeemer shall come to Zion. All right, to you Israelites. All right, Mount Zion. All right, because what? We're getting ready to be put in rulership, that government. Okay, the tabernacle of David is getting ready to be established. All right, but as all things must be fulfilled. So thus with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down, all right, and the tabernacle of David being risen up of old, all right, and the kingdom of heaven being put here on the face of the earth, all right, just like it is in the heavens, all right. This is what is happening, all right. Jacob's getting ready to get his blessing. It's continuing. And unto them that turn from transgression in Jacob, okay, not in Esau, not in Moab, all right, in Jacob, all right, the Israelites, the children of the promise, all right, saith the Lord Yahawah, Bashim Yahushai. Okay, the elect. He is coming to his elect. He ultimately, all Israel shall be saved, but not all Israel is Israel. All right, because 2/3 don't hearken unto the church of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. That's why they're counted as heathen. Okay, so the Most High is coming to redeem his elect. So you have to hold on to that faith. All right, we're all going to be tested. Okay, and you have to remember the things that you've been taught. All right, you stick to your training. All right, we have been supposed to be building ourselves up upon this foundation, which is Yahweh Shai, and building upon it. Okay, building faith. Wherever else your patience. Okay, because all this is going to be put to the test. All right, and again, the Most High, He's coming to redeem his elect, so He's not going to put you to nothing you can't handle. All right, that's for the 2/3. You can't become going to Jacob's trouble thinking you're a 2/3. All right, because where your heart is, that's where your treasure is. Okay, and if you don't think you're going to be saved, how do you expect to be saved? All right, it's that same principle works in the world. All right, how are you going to be successful if you don't think you're going to be successful? Okay, the elect have the blueprint of victory. All right, and that's through Yahweh Bashim Shai. Okay, we shall get the victory. Lord's will. I'm part of that number. Okay, but the elect are going to be fine. All right, that's making your calling election sure. All right, but hey, this is that time. We're almost out here, and hey man, Lord's willing, this was edifying. As always, want to give all praises to Yahweh Bashim Shai, Bashim Makakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the whole elect of Israel. Shalom.